TVC News, Benin.
Other stories. The former First Lady of Ekiti State has unveiled 2 books to add a voice to participation of women in politics and violence against women. Ola Awakan was at the book reading session of Demand and Supply and A Tray of Locust Beans by Bisi Adeleye-Fayemi in Lagos.
The wife of the former governor of Ekiti State, Bisi Adeleye-Fayemi, is helping to bring on the front burner issues on women participation in governance and domestic violence against the female gender.
No one had stood up to say this is wrong, you can't treat women this way.
In this room is a reading session on these 2 books, Demand and Supply and the Tray of Locust Beans. And the author reads out a few pages for the audience to understand her thematic preoccupations.
Go to school and get an education. We get raped and abused there.
The books capture various stories of rape, domestic violence, and the need for more women in governance. The author appealed to the society not to blame women for their challenges, but rather support to build better children and not focus on the predicament of victims.
We are going to continue to see a shortage of supply of rights for Nigerian women, of rights for women of the world. And our response to that should not be silencing, because that's exactly what patriarchy wants us to do, to just shut up and disappear. And so we need to take it upon ourselves to make sure that we don't disappear.
The audience reacted to the discourse as presented by the author.
Part of the issue also is awareness. Not enough people are aware of the benefits of some of these policies.
Given the dwindling reading culture, the guests believe the message can be passed down from the literate to the illiterate by word of mouth.
When I write, I'm writing for an audience that is as wide as possible. And it is my hope that whoever I connect with will take something away to pass on to the next person.
What we should do is ask women who are community leaders to buy into these books. So they read the story and then they pass on the story at home and in the community.
Even men can be feminists. It is looking for the just cause for the women, for the ladies, and for girls in our society.
The resolve at this book reading is that there is a need for community engagement and policy implementation to empower victims of domestic violence and rape to speak up and get justice at all times. Ola Awakan, TVC News, Lagos.